You, the chosen one, are experiencing a shift unlike any before. It is not a mere coincidence or an unexplained force. It is the awakening of a power that has always existed within you. You are now beginning to see the tangible effects of your disciplined sexual energy manifesting in the world around you, and the results are undeniable. Wealth, prosperity, and opportunities seem to be flowing into your life with an ease that once felt impossible. This is not luck, nor is it random chance. It is the result of a power you have cultivated, one that few understand and even fewer have mastered. Your sexual energy, the raw life force that fuels creation, is at an all-time high. But what makes your journey unique is not the mere existence of this energy, but the control, refinement, and focus you have placed upon it. While others have squandered their potential, allowing fleeting pleasures to drain them of their vitality, you have chosen a path of mastery. You have learned that energy, when harnessed with intention, becomes a magnet for success, an engine for creativity, and a key to unlocking lasting abundance. In the past, you may have wondered why wealth seemed to favor some while evading others. You may have seen people work tirelessly, yet remain stagnant, while others seem to effortlessly attract fortune. But now you understand. Prosperity is not about working yourself to exhaustion. It is about aligning with the very essence of abundance. Your energy is no longer scattered. It is directed, purposeful, and vibrating at a frequency that naturally attracts success. The moment you recognized your own power, the moment you committed to self-discipline, everything began to shift. You started noticing how people reacted differently to you. Strangers looked at you with curiosity and admiration. Conversations turned in your favor. Opportunities seemed to arise from nowhere, and doors that were once closed swung open with ease. Your presence alone began to influence the world around you. Because you were no longer just existing, you were commanding reality itself. Your aura has changed, and with it, the way the universe responds to you. When you walk into a room, people feel your presence before you even speak. Business partners and colleagues are drawn to your energy, sensing that there is something powerful about you, something they cannot quite define, yet cannot ignore. Those who once doubted you now seek your guidance. Those who overlooked you now recognize your worth. You are no longer chasing wealth. Wealth is chasing you. The abundance that flows into your life is not just material. It is mental, spiritual, and emotional. Your mind is sharper than ever, allowing you to see opportunities that others miss. Your intuition has become an unstoppable guide, leading you to decisions that consistently yield prosperity. Money, investments, and resources flow toward you, not because you are searching for them, but because they recognize you as a worthy vessel for their expansion. This is your awakening. This is the moment you realize that your disciplined sexual energy is more than just an internal force. It is the key to unlocking the limitless wealth and success that has always been waiting for you. With this newfound power, you, the chosen one, have stepped into a realm where few dare to go. But power without control is chaos, and you are not here to be ruled by your energy. You are here to rule it. You have come to understand that intention is everything. Energy without intention is like a storm with no direction, a force that may shake the ground but accomplishes nothing lasting. But when you set clear intentions, when you focus your sexual energy toward your highest aspirations, you become unstoppable. Your mind has become the architect of your reality. Every thought, every decision, and every action is infused with purpose. There is no more hesitation, no more second guessing. You move with the confidence of someone who knows that what they desire is already theirs. Your energy does not just attract wealth, it commands it. You see, wealth is not something that simply happens to people. It is a frequency, a vibration, an agreement between you and the universe. Those who struggle financially are often misaligned with this frequency, allowing fear, doubt, and scarcity to block their flow. But you have risen above such limitations. Your discipline has allowed you to clear the static, to remove the distractions that once kept you bound to mediocrity. Now, every ounce of energy you possess is directed toward abundance, growth, and success. You are no longer operating on the level of the average person. Where others rely solely on hard work, you operate with a higher intelligence, a spiritual efficiency that multiplies your efforts. You have learned that money is not just paper, not just numbers in a bank account. It is energy, and energy flows to those who know how to harness it. Your disciplined sexual energy has given you an aura of certainty that the world cannot ignore. Clients, customers, and business partners do not just see you as another option, they see you as the only option. They sense that working with you, investing in you, aligning with you is not just beneficial, it is inevitable. You radiate trust, competence, and a rare magnetism that sets you apart. You've learned that wealth is not meant to be chased, it is meant to be received. This does not mean you sit idly waiting for riches to fall into your lap. No, you take action, but your actions are now infused with the full force of your disciplined energy. Every step you take is backed by the power of your refined life force, making each move unstoppable. The universe recognizes you now. It sees that you have mastered the art of intention, that you do not waste energy on distractions, that you do not scatter your power on meaningless pursuits, and in response, it rewards you. Opportunities unfold effortlessly. Unexpected blessings appear in your path. The people, the resources, the circumstances you once sought now come to you naturally, effortlessly, inevitably. This is what happens when you master your intent. This is what happens when you align your sexual energy with your highest purpose. This is what happens when you step into your full power as the chosen one. And now, with each passing day, with each intentional action, you are writing the next chapter of your own legend. One of limitless abundance, unstoppable success, and unshakable mastery over your reality. You, the chosen one, have come to realize that your energy is no longer just something you feel. It is something that others sense, something that transforms the very environment you walk into. Your presence, once unnoticed in the vast currents of life, now commands attention in ways you never imagined. There is something unmistakable about you, an invisible force that attracts opportunity, wealth, and abundance into your reality without force or struggle. This is not magic, nor is it coincidence. It is the natural result of your mastery over your own energy. While many remain unaware of the untapped power within them, scattering their essence in fruitless pursuits, you have cultivated discipline, channeled your desires, and aligned your being with a frequency that calls forth prosperity. This transformation has turned you into a magnet, not just for admiration, but for success itself. Wealth is no longer something distant or elusive. It flows toward you, drawn to the intensity and focus of your refined energy. Whether you are aware of it or not, every interaction, every exchange, every moment you step into the world is infused with this magnetism. It is why doors that once remained closed now open with ease. It is why people who once overlooked you now seek you out, eager to connect, collaborate, or invest in what you bring to the table. This shift is undeniable. You see it in the way opportunities seem to arise at just the right time, as if the universe is conspiring in your favor. You notice it in the way conversations turn toward business, wealth, and progress without you even having to steer them. Money, in its many forms, is no longer something you chase. It is something that finds its way to you. The offers, the deals, the investments, the financial breakthroughs, they all come not because you force them, but because you have become the embodiment of value itself. People are drawn to those who carry solutions, to those who exude confidence, to those who own their presence without hesitation. You have become that person. You walk with the certainty of someone who knows their worth, who understands their potential, and who refuses to allow fear or doubt to dictate their path. And in return, the world responds to you in kind. This is why your financial reality is changing. This is why you are stepping into a season of wealth unlike any you have experienced before. Your energy is high, potent, and refined, making you a conduit for limitless abundance. But this is not a momentary wave of good fortune. It is the beginning of something far greater. This is not temporary luck, but the foundation of lasting prosperity. As you continue to cultivate and protect this energy, you will find that wealth does not just come in money alone. It manifests in knowledge, in connections, in resources, in influence. It surrounds you in ways that make every step forward easier than the last, each success leading to another, each breakthrough paving the way for even greater expansion. You, the chosen one, are no longer someone merely experiencing life. You are shaping it, commanding it, drawing it toward you with the unstoppable force of your disciplined power. And as this reality unfolds before you, it becomes clear that you are not just accumulating wealth, you are becoming wealth itself. With great power comes great responsibility. As the chosen one, you have stepped into a new reality, one where wealth flows effortlessly, where prosperity finds you with ease, and where success seems to align itself with your every move. But amidst this transformation, you have also come to understand that true abundance is not just about what you gain, but how you handle it. Wealth, in its highest form, is a force meant to be directed with wisdom. It is not simply for personal indulgence or selfish gain, but for growth, for contribution, for elevation. Many who taste financial success allow themselves to be consumed by greed, their discipline dissolving as they begin to chase excess without purpose. But you are different. You recognize that abundance, when managed correctly, has the power to not only sustain you, but to elevate those around you. Your energy, which has drawn prosperity toward you, is now guiding you in how to steward it. You have come to see money not as an end in itself, but as a tool, one that can be used to create opportunities, to bring positive change, and to leave behind a legacy that extends far beyond material riches. You understand that wealth, like energy, flows best when it is not hoarded, but circulated with intention. This realization has shaped how you approach success. You no longer seek to simply accumulate, but to invest in things that matter. Whether it is through building businesses that serve a higher purpose, supporting those in need, or empowering others to find their own paths to abundance, your wealth is now infused with meaning. You are not just a recipient of riches, you are a channel through which prosperity moves, ensuring that its impact extends far beyond yourself. People recognize this about you. They see that your wealth is different. It is not built on deception or exploitation, but on authenticity and alignment. They trust you not just because of your success, but because of the way you have achieved it. Your disciplined energy ensures that you remain grounded, that you do not lose yourself in material distractions, and that your actions continue to align with the values that brought you to this place of abundance in the first place. This ethical approach to wealth does not limit your prosperity. It multiplies it. The more you operate with integrity, the more financial doors open. The more you share knowledge and guidance, the more opportunities flow toward you. The more you uplift others, the more you yourself are elevated. Because the universe recognizes when wealth is in the hands of those who respect it, who know how to use it wisely, and who understand that true abundance is not about taking, but about expanding. You, the chosen one, are redefining what it means to be wealthy. Your prosperity is not just measured in numbers, but in impact, in influence, in legacy. You have stepped into a new realm, one where money is not a master, but a servant to your vision. One where financial success is not fleeting, but a permanent state of being. And as you continue to align your energy, as you walk this path of ethical abundance, you will find that your influence only grows stronger, your wealth only expands further, and your legacy only deepens. Because you are not just living in prosperity, you have become a force of prosperity itself. You, the chosen one, have begun to notice something remarkable. As your sexual energy reaches new heights and your financial success expands, the people around you change. The way they look at you, the way they speak to you, the way they gravitate toward your presence, it is undeniable. You have become a force that naturally draws others in, not just because of what you have, but because of what you represent. Wealth, in its truest form, extends beyond material possessions. It is woven into the relationships you cultivate, the networks you build, and the alliances you form. You have discovered that the greatest currency in the world is not just money, but connection. And because your energy is vibrating at a frequency of abundance, it is no longer just financial prosperity that flows to you, but powerful and meaningful relationships. The people entering your life now are different from those of the past. They are no longer individuals who drain your energy or waste your time. They are visionaries, creators, leaders, and innovators. They are individuals who, like you, understand the power of discipline, the value of wisdom, and the necessity of purpose. These are not ordinary relationships. These are partnerships, alliances that will shape the future and expand your empire beyond what you once thought possible. Your ability to manage your energy with precision has made you highly selective about whom you allow into your space. You no longer entertain shallow interactions or meaningless distractions. Instead, you invest in people who elevate your vision, who challenge your intellect, who push you to new heights. And in return, they are drawn to you not just for your success, but for your presence, your essence, your unwavering sense of direction. Women especially are magnetized by this transformation. Your disciplined sexual energy exudes an undeniable confidence, a quiet but powerful strength that sets you apart. They sense something rare in you, an energy that is not desperate, not needy, not seeking validation. Unlike others, you do not chase, you attract. You are not swayed by fleeting pleasures or momentary indulgences. Instead, you command the room with an effortless allure, making others wonder, who is this person, and why do they seem so unshakable? But the relationships in your life are no longer just about attraction or admiration. They are about value exchange. The people who stand beside you are those who contribute, who build, who bring something meaningful to the table. You understand now that real wealth is measured by who you know, just as much as by what you have. And because your energy is refined, because your discipline is strong, you are no longer wasting time on superficial encounters. You are forming bonds that last, partnerships that thrive, and relationships that expand your legacy. This realization has shifted your entire perspective. You see now that every relationship is an investment, and you no longer engage in anything that does not align with your vision. You are surrounded by powerful minds, by individuals who understand that energy, whether it be sexual, financial, or intellectual, is to be used with purpose. And together, you and these like-minded individuals are creating something greater than yourselves. Your wealth is no longer just about the money in your bank account. It is about the network you have built, the alliances you have secured, and the people who stand by your side. Because wealth, true wealth, is not about what you own, it is about who walks this journey with you. With great prosperity comes the need for even greater balance. You, the chosen one, have reached a place where financial abundance is no longer a distant goal, but a reality that unfolds effortlessly before you. Yet, as the riches flow, as the world bows to your presence, you begin to understand that wealth without balance is a recipe for destruction. You have seen it before. Those who achieve financial success but lose themselves in the process. They drown in excess, become slaves to indulgence, and forget the very discipline that brought them to greatness. But you refuse to be consumed by the very thing you have worked so hard to build. You have mastered the art of attracting wealth. Now you must master the art of maintaining it. Balance is not about restriction, it is about control. You do not deny yourself the pleasures of life, but you engage with them wisely. You enjoy the fruits of your labor, but you do not let them define you. Your discipline ensures that money does not rule you, that success does not weaken you, and that power does not corrupt you. Instead, you wield these forces with precision, knowing that they are tools to serve your mission, not to distract from it. You have structured your life in a way that ensures sustainability. Your wealth is not built on fleeting trends or unstable ventures, but on solid foundations, investments that grow, businesses that flourish, and assets that continue to multiply. You understand that true financial mastery is not about how much you earn, but about how much you preserve and expand. But balance is not just about money. It is about maintaining your energy, your mind, your body, and your spirit. You have learned that prosperity means nothing if your health deteriorates, if your peace is disrupted, if your mind is clouded by stress and chaos. This is why you prioritize self-care, mental clarity, and spiritual grounding. Your physical form is strong because you honor it. Your mind is sharp because you nourish it. Your soul is at peace because you align it with your purpose. You do not overwork yourself because you know that true wealth does not come from burnout. It comes from mastery. You delegate, you strategize, you create systems that allow your empire to function without requiring you to sacrifice yourself in the process. You operate from a space of calm control, where every decision is made not from desperation, but from a place of power. This balance also extends to your relationships. You do not let wealth define how you treat others. You remain grounded, humble in your wisdom, understanding that money is a resource, not an identity. You give, not because you seek validation, but because you understand the cycle of abundance. The more you pour into the right people, the more prosperity flows back to you. And so, as you walk this path, as your energy continues to attract riches beyond what you once thought possible, you do so with grace and precision. You do not fall into the trap of